cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. 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 Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Yo, we got Luffy and Zoro, the better the duo. Sanji and Noosa bring out the bankroll. Jekyll Mariah, he rips your soul. Brooke and Perona, they cold like a snow globe. Going through the stack like we looking for some crack. Taking y'all to class, man, you better know your math. Call the deck mather, cause he always running black. We don't need no power tools, we just bring the axe. Cause we bout to chop it up. TCG, level up. This is more than beginner's luck. Got so many ribs, they backing up. Rapping so cold, got the mains froze. Everybody know that the gang goes. Laws of the land don't make me repeat. We the next king. Getting rich with one piece.
Get rich with one piece.
The piece of the cars, the key to the treasure.
Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece. Get rich with one piece.
Hello, hello. Welcome. Oh my goodness. I want to say it's been a long day, but it really hasn't. Get rich with one piece. Yeah, it hasn't been a long day, just I have a headache. I think it's because I've had my braids in for a while now. Probably getting time to take them out, maybe. Maybe I need to get more sleep or drink more water or whatever. Who fucking knows? A headache is just like the most generic warning sign. It's either, hey, drink more water, or you have a brain tumor. It's one of the two. More Brian, hey. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you're hyping it up so much, like it's got to be in this. It's got to be in here. Real quick rundown. I've been doing a lot of these tournaments since Friday, buying boxes everywhere, any way I could get my hands on them, buying boxes. So we'll open a few packs tonight, and then I need to go to bed. Unless my aspirin kicks in, because I took some aspirin like 20 minutes ago. Actually, technically, I took some Advil. But anyways, that kicks in, and I start to feel a little bit better. Then maybe we'll stream a little bit longer. But quick rundown. I've just been getting shit on in all the tournaments since the first one, which again, this was one of the things I was very happy about. Just winning the first tournament, just kind of taking that pressure off. But I want to win another one. That would be pretty cool. And what sucks is like I've come close in a couple of tournaments, and then some of the other ones I just kind of get shit on. And I think the last few I'm just kind of like getting very. I'm just getting kind of like burnt out on doing the tournaments and blah blah blah. So tonight I wasn't gonna go to the tournament tonight, but if I'm being honest, I had a new build, the LBAF build for Brook, and I wanted to try it out. I've been playing it on the sim a couple of times today, and I wanted to try it in real life. So I built it real quick and then went to the tournament. I did like my third game, because I was 1-1 at this point in my third game, and I asked the dude I was playing, I was like, do you just want to play real decks? I don't want to play with the other deck or whatever. And he was like, yes, let's play with the real deck. So what's funny though is like I'm thinking that this Brook deck is gonna be really good and all this shit, and I played 3 games total with it tonight and just got beat all 3 times. But again, I just started playing it today, and it's very new. I just gotta kind of get the hang of a lot of different things for it. So we'll see what happens. Just kind of gotta get some more practice in with it. Got to get back on some Blackbeard, man. I need to really get back on Blackbeard, because that's who I'm going to be playing in the tournament, in the Gum Gum Fruit tournament. More OP17. Yeah, get this man more OP15, Doc. Stat. Yeah, 50-50. It's one of the two. So let me drink some water, cause. Okay. We're just gonna jump into opening some cards. I didn't do well tonight in the tournament, and when I say that, it's like one of those things where it's just kind of, some people draw what they want to draw, some people don't, and especially in the pre-release events. But lost to somebody that I knew, so that's always good. It sucks when you lose to like a stranger that comes into your house, basically, right? And it's just like they're there for the pre-release tournament, which whatever. I go to other stores pre-release tournaments that I don't frequent. It's fine, but they shouldn't have priority over a regular. They shouldn't. That's one thing that I'm not a big fan of. Anyways, can't win them all, yo. What, I got these from Target. Got the matching bowls and plates, 50 cents a piece. It's probably time to get some new ones. I think I bought these when we moved into our first house, maybe. So that was probably a while ago. Fugar the GOAT, man. Dude, this is the guy. That's him, chat. That's him. There's the bad man who beat me. No, dude, it was hilarious because Fugar is just a 2 cost. We'll probably open one. I'm sure we're gonna open one in the first pack. Fugar is like a 2 cost, 2,000 power. Maybe he's 1 cost. I think he's 1 cost, 2,000 power, because I went first. And so I play him, and he's just something to play. And I have nothing to play. I have no cards that I can play on my 3 Dawn turn. So I swing 5 with my leader, swing 5 with Fugar. Next turn, still nothing. My 5 Dawn turn, still have nothing I can play. So I swing with my leader. Actually, I'll take that back. I did play a Brook. I played a Brook, 2 cost Brook, and then I swung 5 with Fugar. Like, It was crazy. Fugar the MVP out here. Well, you know, I lost the game, so Fugar wasn't that great, but um, it like I said, it's just one of those things where like some people draw the cards that they need, and some people don't, and he wiped the floor. It was actually funny because we were talking about it, and he kept saying, you know, Fugar the GOAT, because he was getting so much value, and then by the end of it, like his board is just like this massive board, and I just have Fugar on the board, and it's like, okay, I Fugar, you did good, you did good, but and then we got to play, we played a really quick match. I'm just trying to squeeze it in, and of Kaido versus Brook. And it was pretty fun. I just got to figure out. I'm trying to figure out the matchups a little bit better. I'm trying to figure out my like my curve and how to curve out properly, especially early on, because when I get to like my 10 Don turn, I want to be going for game typically. Like I want to have milled enough cards where I can restand something at some point, and go for game. Because typically they're eating at my life pretty heavily. So they're eating at my life pretty heavily. So again, I want to get some more reps in with it. It's super fun. I've been playing it on the sim, but yeah, we'll see what happens. But Master Roshi, did you end up I didn't hear what happened with the 3-0s. Were you one of the 3-0s? And did Maddie go 3-0? I thought I heard, I was kind of listening, but I thought I heard that she was gonna play like in the last round, because they did like some 3-0 stuff. But yeah, tell me how that went. Oh, nice. Oh, did you guys have to play each other in the final round? Or did you both get one? That would be lit. All right, we're gonna jump over to some pack openings. Oh, okay, gotcha. Now the actual, okay. Why is my camera? Oh, yeah. See, my head is hurting for real because I'm like, why is my camera not working? Oh, because I haven't set it up yet. My camera's my phone, so I gotta set this up. Boom, boom. Oh, you let her win. Okay, yeah. Heard that before. You know, Maddie's my Brook twin, so I'm gonna rock with Maddie. She's the Brook twin. Okay, there we go. So now, there we go. I was like, why the hell is this not loading? Yeah, I might get a little peek of my my man. That plate looks messy now that I'm looking at it without hungry eyes because I got home and I was just starving. So I was starving and my head hurt. So I took some aspirin and I made some food. But yeah, it's a plate of pulled. It's either pulled pork or pulled chicken. I think it's pulled pork. Typically like to get pulled chicken, but guess that's what I was in the mood for when I went grocery shopping. All right, so we're gonna do Riftbound first. This is Origins. We'll go through it real quick. Just one pack. Legion Rear Guard. Shipyard Skulker. Fortified Position. This does not look familiar. I'm sure I have it. Obviously I have this, but this shit does not look familiar at all. Fortified Position. When you defend here, choose a unit. It gains shield to this combat. That does not look familiar, so I'm going to set that to the side. Ride the Wind. Pretty good card. Commander Aledros. Ooh. Hell yeah. We got a Altar Champion unit on the Teemo. I haven't seen this one yet. Alright, we're starting out the night. Really good. Oh, so this is just the hidden Teemo. Yeah, I'm sure I have a couple of these, the original Teemos, but this is nice. Yeah, that looks really good. Teemo just, with his little, yeah, that's his little flute. Oh no, I say the flute, his dart gun. And for a second it looked like it was looks like there's like a slingshot type of a situation going on right there, but no, obviously it's his flute slash dart gun. So pretty nice, not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, let's get to what you all came here for. What you all came here for. Oh yeah, I need to. Yeah, this headache is not going away. It is kicking my butt right now. Well, we got it done. Now, one of the cool things about One Piece, so I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's a lot of people and a lot of brain power behind the people that create the games and stuff like that. And they copy off of each other, which is fine, right? You want to copy the good things. You want a good product out there, right? But it's just really crazy to me how Riftbound came out, brand new card game, and they just knocked it out of the park as far as like the structure of their booster packs. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. I'm just talking about the structure of the booster packs. Like, they're just so good. The booster packs, the way that they have the booster packs set up, it's just amazing, right? You have first off, you have 14 cards in there. You have 3 hit slots, right? Where you're gonna get a foil card, 2 rares, and are you gonna get a foil card potentially? You're gonna get 2 rares, and their hits are really good. Now they've had the Don cards. I don't know. I'm sure they've had the Don cards for pretty much the entire series, right? Where you can get a Don card. But I don't know when. I don't think they came out with the gold Dons immediately. I think that was something new that they added, right? I'm pretty sure now that I'm saying that out loud, because like I think that was like an OP13 thing. Yeah, when I think Roger was the first gold Don in the booster packs. Because they had the gold Dons with the PRB sets. But in the booster packs, I think these were the first. I'm pretty sure those were the first ones. So I'm thinking of OP12. And I don't think OP12 had any. So I'm pretty sure. I think it started with 13. So, but Riftbound in set 1, they had alternate Don or alternate rune cards immediately, and they look awesome. So there's just a lot that I really like about Riftbound and the way that they structure it. But I'm saying all that to say, there are packs that for One Piece now in OP17, they have packs that have 3 hits in them, and I've opened one before, right? A pack that has 2 rares and an SR in it. I've opened that pack, so it's not just like a rumor. I personally have verified that. So I really like that. The Don cards, they're getting even, I guess, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that the new Rocks Gold Don, it's not gold, everyone's calling it a Diamond Don, so it doesn't have the gold outline. It has like a diamond-ish, I guess, outline, so I guess that makes sense. All right, let's see. Come on, Diamond Don. Nope. Got the 4 Emperors, the Yonko. Wait, is Newgate a Yonko? Newgate is a Yonko, isn't he? Or he was a Yonko? I can't remember. Can anybody in the chat remind me, is Newgate a Yonko? He has to be, because I can't think of anybody else. I can't think of anybody else who was a Yonko, who was the old guard for the Yonkos. I'm pretty sure it was him. Sanji, Lin, Rox, Edward Newgate. Ooh, I kind of ruined that, but that's okay. We got the Loki. This is Loki number 2, and we hit that Panda Man. Panda. I think I already have the Hydrogen Panda Man. No, I don't. I don't think I have this one. I might. I don't know. We'll have to look and see. Panda Man number 2. Very nice. But this is the real star of the show. Loki, 6 cost, 8,000 power. With the effect, this character gains plus 12 cost, and if it's your opponent's turn, this character gains plus 3,000 power. So it's a 6 cost, 11,000 power character on your opponent's turn. Just crazy. And on play, KO your opponent's characters with a total cost of 4 or less. Now, 4 is kind of low. I think 4 is kind of low for a secret rare, but if it was 5, like, that's kind of tiptoeing on just way too overpowered. You know what I'm saying? Like, that kind of gets to the point where it's just too much. So I can understand, like, balancing that card. This card looks awesome, by the way. It's just kind of like, I'm looking at it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like, I'm looking at it kind of like at an angle, and like this just looks amazing down here. The way it's just reflecting. Who is this? I'm just now noticing this. See, there's a person down here. I don't know who that is. Oh, is that Luffy? I think that's Luffy, because I see it looks like a straw hat on the back. It looks like Luffy's straw hat on the back, but I'm not 100% sure, because it looks like they have horns or some shit like that. I'd be interested to know who that is. Yeah, anything with a cost. No. Not all creatures 4 or less. A total cost of 4. So if they had 4 1-cost characters, you could kill 4 1-cost characters. If they had a 1 4-cost character, you can KO the 4-cost character. But it's not. No, it's not. No, that would be insane. That would be way too overpowered, way too strong. Alrighty. Alright, we got 1 hit. So that's 2 hits out of the box, because we pulled the Alt Robin, and then now we got the Loki and the Panda Man. Yeah, it's still kind of nice. Like, being 11k on your opponent's turn, it's just so hard to remove, and it's only 6 cost. So it's going to be played earlier in the game, so they're not going to have a really easy way to deal with it typically. So yeah, it's a really good card. It is a really, really good card. Alrighty. Rakuyo. Strusen. Just a searcher. Ben Beckman. This card's like the MVP of the pre-releases. It's so good. Just let's go back and we'll read the Ben Beckman real quick. I think I've read it, but 7,000 power. Excuse me, 7 costs 9,000 power with rush characters. So that means they can attack characters on the turn that they were played, not the opponent's life. Our leader, I guess. On play, if your leader has the red-haired pirates type, draw 1 card and rest up to 2 of your opponent's characters. So that's crazy because you just rest whatever you want to rest. Damn it! You just rest it and you swing into it. for 9,000, which again, early in the game, or I guess like midway through a game when you're on your 7 dawn turn, they're probably not gonna have these massive bodies. Like, this Loki is an example of why that would be, super beneficial to play something big. Okay. Hydrogen, him and his brother, the Panda Man. Jimbe, Flamenco, Rodo, Portgas Diaz, Charlotte Cracker, Lin, and I don't have time to chat with snot-nosed brats. Is this just the Searcher? Yeah, it's just the Searcher. Whitebeard Pirates. Okay. Man, everybody's or at least everybody was on here. I don't pay attention to, if people drop or leave, but I feel like I gotta stream longer now. Everybody we left the tournament and watching you stream. I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. Even if you guys still aren't here, that's okay. I'm grateful that you stopped by for a little bit. King Zorro. Okay, Blamenco. Black Maria, Nami. Yeah, there was a couple of these that I needed still. Nico, Lin. Wah. I don't need Lin. So I haven't actually went through many SRs now that I'm thinking about it. But let's read Lin because I don't think we've read Lin. This is only my second Lin, and I gave a Lin away. But 10 cost, 12,000 power. With your turn, the base power of all your characters with a trigger and 4,000 base power becomes 8,000. On play, draw a card, then choose one. Add up to one card from the top of your deck to the top of your life cards. Add up to one card from the top of your opponent's life cards to the owner's hand. So you either burn a life or you heal one. Okay, all right, another pack. So I need a couple more SRs. I don't think I pulled many SRs from here yet. So we need. Oh yeah, it's a good card. It is a really good card, especially like in the package that was built around it. A lot of people are trying to make it work in like other ways. In other different places, but haven't seen anything like too overwhelming. Anything too overwhelmingly good. The power to destroy the world. I think this is the first of these that I have because I'm missing one of the red events. I don't know which one it is. I'm pretty sure it's that one because that one doesn't feel familiar. Sweet 3 Generals. All right, are we gonna open that? We're gonna just finish this box, maybe. There's 5 left. Let's finish the box. How about that? We're gonna finish the box. We'll go through the box really quickly. We've been through most of the cards. I'm looking for a Shanks, a 10 cost Shanks. These are the SRs that I'm looking for. A 10 cost Shanks and a Usopp. Well, actually, I'm looking for 2 10 cost Shanks, but we're not obviously going to be able to pull 2 from one box. But Usopp, the SR Usopp, and the 10 cost Shanks. Those are the 2 that I am looking for. Ooh, this feels kind of sticky. I lied. I was just holding on to it too tight. Damn card. Alright. Come on. I need some SRs, damn it. Damn it. Zorro. Fossa. King Kong Gun. Nami. Fugar. Odin. Kaido. Blocker Kaido. I need him, you know, for my playsets and things like that, but I don't need him to actually play. Okay. I'm so glad they got rid of leader packs. That was like one of the worst ideas in the history of video games. King Do. Okay. Perro. Oh, that Teemo is just epic. Okay, I thought it was one of the overnumbered Teemos. Oh, Brook. Brook would be okay to run, but I don't really get a lot out of the I don't get a lot out of the 12 cost, being able to play off the 12 cost, because when I have my Nightmare Luffy out there, I'm really not playing them anymore. I'm just kind of getting everything set up initially, right? I'm getting everything set up with the Sanjis, with the Zoros, with the Jinbeis. I'm getting those things set up early on, so once my Luffy hits the field, I can start swinging with them. Saul. Whoa. I think I've sobered up. Alrighty, last two packs. Last two packs of the day. Okay. Kanjiro, Chiffon, Jinbei, Frankie. Newgate. I don't know how many. I think I pulled like maybe one Jack. Like maybe. Ace, great card. Then Beckman. And a Saul. Alright. So when I call something a red back, so the cards with the red backs, they're just leader cards, right? So this is just a regular leader card. But when I'm saying red back, that means when you open the pack, the very first card, because this is where the hits are. The last two cards are going to be, it's going to be a rare and then the potential hit, right? So it could be anywhere from a rare up to a, one of the massive, crazy, dope hits, right? It could be any of those things. So that's what I say. That's what I'm meaning when I say red back, because they're still leader cards, right? They're still the leader cards. But when the last card is the hit and it's a leader, it's just like an alternate art for a leader, is what that is. So let's see. No. So like if this card here was red, that's why I call it red back, right? Then it would be the alternate leader card. So to answer your question, yes, all the leaders, because they have the original artworks for all the leaders, and then they have the alternate artworks for every leader gets an alternate artwork. So they typically have like 6 leaders per set, 6 different leaders per set. And then they all get an alternate art. So that's just typically how it goes. Yeah, and they're gonna be in every set's gonna have them, because all the leaders are gonna have, because every set's gonna have a set of new leaders, six new leaders, and then they're going to they're gonna have new leaders, and then they're all gonna have their alternate art. Sorry, my brain is not fully functioning right now. Brogy. Fugar. Fugar, there he is. There he is. This was the MVP. Played this on my one dawn turn, and then I didn't have anything else to play. Didn't have anything else to play for the whole game. The whole daggone game. Alright, so is this just a 2-hit box? We got the Loki, and then we got the so we got the Loki, and then we got the Alt Robin. So let's see. Yep. 2-hit box. Which, whatever, you know. There's worse things in life that can happen. And you know what's actually funny is this is a box. I didn't even get anything that I needed from my I didn't even get anything that I needed, any of the SRs that I actually wanted, which is funny. But this box came from the store that I go to typically on Tuesdays, because it was the one that they required you to open it for a sensible price. You can buy it non-sealed, or excuse me, you can buy it sealed for $280. But if you allow them to, like, no, cut it open, cut the seal off or whatever, then they'll give you the discount. They'll sell it to you for MSRP. Basically, they're trying to, you know, get down on the scalpers or whatever. I don't, like I said, my brain's not braining right now. They're trying to stop the scalpers. Scalpers bad. So yeah, this is the box that I opened from them, and that, for whatever reason, like, even though I love that store, I just don't get fucking hits there. I don't get hits. I never get fucking hits there. Now, with that being said, like, especially like in the especially like when it's compared to like my shop that I go to on Sundays, typically, for whatever reason, I always get a hit in my pre-releases. Like tonight, so to be fair, okay. We did do a tournament tonight, like I mentioned, and I did get a alternate Shiki. I did get an alternate Shiki, which is pretty dope. And then when we were there on Saturday, Mila was there with me, and she was helping open packs, because you get 6 packs, and obviously she sees me opening packs, so she's like, "You're not going to be the only one opening packs. I'm gonna open packs too." So, you know, I opened my 3, and she opened 3, and she ended up pulling a Loki, the first Loki. So, with all that being said, I did get 2 hits from the 2 release events that I went to, which is not common at this shop. But like my packs that I get from there, my boxes, they're always just very, very mid. Which, whatever. I still love the shop, and I'm not gonna stop going to the shop, and I know I'm not superstitious or anything like that, but sometimes the math ain't mathing. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You just don't get massive number of hits. So, yeah, it's one of those boxes. No, so Gank, that I see what you're saying, but what they're trying to do is they're trying to cut down on the scalping, because the scalpers want to buy sealed product. They want to buy this box sealed, right? And the reason that they want to buy it sealed is because they can resell it, right? Because this box is supposed to cost $120, okay? So much it is for MSRP. It's how much it's supposed to go for. But people will go buy them all and resell them online for $200, $300, $400, depending on the set and depending on a bunch of, you know, supply and demand, right? So depending on a few different factors, you know, they'll resell it, right? And people will resell a box. If they buy it for $120, they'll resell it for fucking $150, right? Like they're just trying to make a buck, right? So especially when the boxes are way more expensive, right? When the boxes are like $300 or $400, right? Because this shop, for example, if they will sell you a sealed box. I'm gonna actually take another step back. So the reason I was saying all that was because that's why a sealed box is valuable, because you have a guarantee that this box hasn't been tampered with. Somebody didn't give you all like junk packs, things like that, right? Because the box is gonna only have a certain amount of hits in it. And if I like go through this box and like out of the first 4 packs, I get 2 hits, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're pretty good hits, then I can just, this box is probably dead, right? I mean, there may be another hit in there, but as you saw in this box, I only got 2 hits from this box. So, like, some of the boxes only have 2 hits. So, anyways, with that being said, people don't typically buy like the loose packs, especially online, because of that particular reason, right? Somebody gets all the good packs, somebody opens a couple of packs to get all the good packs, and then just leave all the junk left. So that's one of the reasons why a sealed pack is like more valuable than just an opened pack. And so whenever they sell boxes and they break the seal on them, it's because it's not going to be as easy for the scalper or the reseller, scalper, whatever you want to call them, to sell it for like as much as they want to sell it for. So it de-incentivizes the scalpers from buying the boxes, right? Because okay, they're not going to be able to buy it. And so when they open the box, the people who are actually going to open the packs and the players and things like that are going to be appreciative of it, right? So that's why they do that, and I appreciate them doing it. The fact they have to do it sucks, but it'd be like that. All right, so that's my spiel. We burned through quite a few packs, more packs than I was thinking we were going to burn through. We did end up with a couple of hits, one from each game. We got the Loki, which looks crazy good. And we got the Teemo, which looks super good too. I really like the way this Teemo looks. What's that? Okay, I was about to say, did I hit a rune that I didn't know about? And another thing about the packs, I was kind of bragging on the packs for Riftbound earlier. One of the things I really like about it is that their packs can have whatever in it, right? Like, I remember I hit an epic pack, a pack with an epic card in it, which is, I consider it a hit, and it also had an alternate art rune in it. So basically one pack had 2 hits in it, and I was like, this is absolutely mind-boggling, right? Especially coming from like One Piece, where you're barely getting anything, it feels like, but amen. R.I.P. to Dolly Parton. Yes. But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I'm obviously very grateful to you guys. And then until next time, good luck on your rips. Peace out.